Hi you guys, so I'm coming to you live from my bedroom, and I know by the title you guys think this is clickbait, but I honestly didn't know how to word it, so that was just my fault. I didn't know, I just didn't know how to word it, so I didn't quit. Just to start off. So if you're thinking I quit, I didn't. This is just explaining what I already announced on Instagram a few weeks ago. If you hear my husband, he's on a meeting, so yeah, working from home. Thanks, Corona. But I will be saying goodbye to the flight attendant life for a while. Because of COVID-19, I've had to, I won't say I had to, I'll say that it was highly suggested of my peers to take a leave that my company offered. We were offered 3, 6, 9, or 12-month leaves. I bid for the 9-month and I held it. So my return to work date is January 30th, 2021. But I bid for vacation, and I did this before any of this happened, so this is pretty funny. My vacation starts January 31st and ends February 7th. So I don't go back to work really until February. But yes, I will not be an active flight attendant for the next couple of months, and honestly it gave me a mini panic attack when I was approved for the leave. Even though I bid for it, it was like I knew I was gonna get it because no one really wanted to be on leave that long. It was just really crazy because I'm on maternity leave now, so I haven't flown since Christmas Eve of 2019, and I won't be flying again for over a year. So that was, it just made me die inside. Of course, I'm so grateful I get all of this time off to be with my daughter. I get to experience all her first without anything in the way. It's honestly a blessing with all this craziness going on. I'm so excited. But I've identified with just being traveling with T, like just being a flight attendant for so long. It was really crazy to think I'm not gonna be flying. But you guys had questions about the leave, like crew members and just regular civilians had questions, so I came to just talk about the leave a little bit. So I like I said, I'm on the 9-month leave. This month, for the bid month of June, they've actually offered a paid 1-month leave, so now there's a 1, 3, 6, 9, and 12-month leave. It is paid. We get paid 19 hours of our contractual rate per month, so they'll split that between the 2 times that we get paid, the 15th and the last day of the month. My contractual rate right now is $32.18. I don't mind sharing that with you guys. It's not a big deal to me. It's $32.18, so let's do the math because I actually haven't done the math. I have no idea how much it's gonna be. So that's about $611 a month, so just split that in 2 because it'll be 2 paychecks. We still accrue vacation, sick leave, sick time while we're out on leave, which is great. And we also accrue like we're staying on, I don't know how to word this, usually when you're out on leave it pauses when you get your pay raise, but with this leave it won't pause. So that's actually really good for me because since I was out on maternity leave, that paused for me, and now that it's gonna resume, I'll get a raise while I'm on leave. So yes. Oh, that she's gonna wake up. So that is really great. I'm excited about that. We still get all of our benefits, dental, medical, life insurance, all that stuff at employee rates, which is really good because I think that's why they added that 19 hours, to make sure that you at least had money to like cover it automatically, because if not you'd have to go in the system and pay for it manually, and it's such a headache. I know because I'm dealing with it right now with maternity stuff. Personally, I canceled everything except life insurance policies because I'm on my husband's insurance, so it didn't make sense for both of us to pay for insurance right now, and then when I go back to work we'll decide what we're gonna do. I'm trying to think what else. I still keep my flight benefits. I still get to fly on the jump seat if I need to, if there's no more seats. I mean, of course right now I'm not thinking about flying with the virus going on, but if everything goes back to normal, or if it's safe to fly, I'll say that because it's really not going to go back to normal. If it's safe to fly before I go back to work, then I can sit on the jump seat if there's no more seats. All my D3s can still fly, which are my buddy passes. If you're not familiar with that, I still get my D1 passes, which means I'm just at a higher priority than our regular priority, which is D2. That's what you're automatically listed as when you list for non-revving. And yeah, so the only negative honestly to this was I no longer am active with KCM. And if you don't know what KCM is, it's a known crew member. It's the expedited security that crew members can go through when they're on trips, or even when they're not on trips. It's just security that we can use. But I'm completely deactivated in that system until I return to an active status, which is fine because now that I have Violet, I can't really go through KCM. Especially if it's just gonna be me and her flying alone. You cannot bring anybody through KCM, even a little baby. So gotta go through regular security anyway, and that sucks too because I really should have gotten pre-check and global entry before all this happened, but I kept procrastinating and look what happened. Anyway, but yes, I am on this leave, and I know the math doesn't make sense. Let me break it down for you because you're like 9 months, T. That's not January. The leave is active as of May 6th, so we're just starting out the month. I'm technically still on my maternity leave right now, and oh dang, my paid maternity leave just ended, so I'm technically on my baby bonding, which is that period American Airlines gives us where you just bond with your baby. It's a personal leave. But yeah, so right now I'm on my baby bonding for the next couple of days, and then I'm gonna be on my paid leave until January 30th, and then January 31st I'm gonna be on vacation until February 6th, and then February 7th I go back to work. So I'm not gonna be, honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to fly because of everything that's going on. So I took this super long leave just to be at home with Violet. Like, that's it. And of course my husband, but eventually he's not gonna be working from home and he's gonna go back to work, and it's just gonna be me, Violet, and Cody all day, every day for the next couple of months. And I think you'd kind of be like not honest with yourself if that didn't drive you just a little bit crazy on the inside, just knowing like that's it. Doesn't say I love my puppy, I love my daughter, but this is gonna be very interesting, to be honest. I might, like February 7th, and it's time for me to go back to work, I might be at the airport trying to check in like 5 hours early, like I'm here, let's go. But I'm so grateful that we received this opportunity to take this leave, and it being paid. Like, that's huge. I've wanted just to be off but still get paid for a really long time, but I wanted that so I could travel, and I can't travel, but I have the next best thing, which is like helping my daughter grow and develop. Her first year is very important. Like, a lot of things stick, so we do our French almost every day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say we do it every day because I'm not that mom. I'm still trying to get this together. We do our French every other day, and we talk, and it's great. Motherhood is great, and that's what this leave is gonna consist of. So I hope I didn't scare you guys with the title, but you guys were pretty much asking me the same questions in regards to the leave, so I wanted to make sure that was out there for you guys to know. If you have any other questions, of course feel free to reach out to me. There's not much to really say on the leave because, I mean, you guys know the reason why we were offered the leaves. I just told you everything it entails, and yeah, there's no like tea to it, unfortunately. We're just going through a really rough time in aviation, and I mean, everybody knows that. It's all over the news. It's pretty evident. Like, yeah. So I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. And my birthday's